the spring of 1973, George Harrison unleashed "Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth," a spiritual anthem that became the driving force behind his album, Living in the Material World. Released in May, the song quickly ignited the charts, and by late June, it sparked one of the most extraordinary moments in post-Beatles history. Paul McCartney's band Wings had just reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with their lush ballad, My Love. But then, Harrison's soulful plea for peace soared past it, taking over the top spot and pushing McCartney down to number 2. It marked a rare and almost poetic event, the only time two former Beatles ruled the top 2 positions on the US charts. In his autobiography, I, Me, Mine, Harrison described how the song came to life almost spontaneously. He reflected that sometimes music simply flows without warning, as if something divine channels through. For him, Give Me Love wasn't just a song, it was a heartfelt prayer, a personal communion between himself, God, and anyone willing to listen. Long before this triumph, Harrison had already made history as the first Beatle to launch a solo career and the first to claim a solo number one hit. His initial solo record, Wonderwall Music, 1968, had been a quirky, experimental soundtrack that hinted at his fascination with Indian sounds. A year later came Electronic Sound, 1969, a daring dive into early electronic music. Both albums, while innovative, flew under the radar commercially. But then, in November 1970, mere months after John Lennon publicly declared the Beatles' breakup, Harrison unleashed All Things Must Pass, a monumental triple album co-produced with Phil Spector. It was a creative explosion, sweeping, spiritual, and emotionally raw. The record dominated charts across the globe, topping both the US and the UK, and its single, My Sweet Lord, became his first number one hit, turning Harrison into a solo superstar in his own right. By 1973, Harrison had taken full creative control, producing Living in the Material World himself. The album was another global success, blending deep spirituality with sleek rock craftsmanship. Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth would become his final number one hit of the 1970s, a song that embodied his lifelong quest for inner peace amid fame's chaos. Years later, in 1988, Harrison made one last glorious return to the top of the Billboard Hot 100 with Got My Mind Set on You. It was his third and final chart-topping single, a joyful reminder that even decades after the Beatles' end, the quiet Beatles still had the power to command the world's attention.